is going on? What is popping, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice because that is my nickname. I appreciate you guys for watching today. Be sure to smash that like button right about now, as it does help these videos get to the public and my channel to grow overall. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It's only right, you guys. I want to talk about Daniel Jones today because I was wrong about Daniel Jones. I was. In the offseason, during the draft process, I personally had Daniel Jones as the 5th best quarterback in the 2019 draft class. I had Dwayne Haskins number 1, I had Kyler Murray number 2, I had Will Grier number 3, I had Drew Lock number 4, and I had Daniel Jones number 5. And I think Kyler Murray is going to be a stud. I really think Kyler Murray has the potential to be a top 5 quarterback in all of football one day. I think Dwayne Haskins, once he gets a little bit more support and once he gets more experience, he'll be a solid quarterback. I'm not giving up on these guys yet. I don't judge quarterbacks until roughly their 3rd season. I fully believe that you need to give quarterbacks time to develop and get them support, get them better players, and build a system around them in order for them to make a smooth transition from the NFL, from the college level to the NFL level. Okay, so I'm not gonna make too many bold predictions on these quarterbacks yet, but I have to say it right now. I was wrong about Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, I like this kid. I really do. And I felt the New York Football Giants were absolutely dumb and stupid to draft Daniel Jones at number 6 overall and pass on Dwayne Haskins. I think Dwayne Haskins could be a very good starter. But so far, Daniel Jones has shown a lot more flashes than Dwayne Haskins. And so far, I feel like if you're a New York Football Giants fan, you got to be impressed and you got to be happy with this kid. And I actually felt bad for Daniel Jones on draft night because he got a lot of heat for no reason. The guy got booed at a Yankee game, for crying out loud. And heck, I even got on YouTube right after the pick was made and laughed at the Giants, not laughing at Daniel Jones necessarily, but laughing at them because I felt they were dumb to pick this kid at number 6 overall. But I gotta tell you, I think Daniel Jones could be a really, really good quarterback. I like this kid a lot. I've watched a lot of Daniel Jones this year. I'm impressed, okay? And I'm not a big numbers guy, but I'm gonna throw some numbers at you guys if you have not really fully watched Daniel Jones this year. Daniel Jones right now has more passing touchdowns, okay, than Carson Wentz, than Tom Brady, than Derek Carr, than Phillip Rivers, than Baker Mayfield, and Jared Goff. And he's only started in 9 games. All those quarterbacks that I mentioned that have less touchdown passes than Daniel Jones have started the full season. Daniel Jones has only started 9 games this year. That's impressive, okay? And it's not like Daniel Jones is working with a whole lot of talent, okay? Most of the time, Saquon Barkley has been out for most of the games that Daniel Jones has started. You know, Darius Slayton, you know, Evan Ingram, you know, Shepard, you know, Golden Tate. He's had a bunch of turmoil at wide receiver. The Giants, the New York Football Giants, have had injury issues at wide receiver all year. Their offensive line cannot block teams up front to save their life. The offensive line is terrible. And Daniel Jones is putting up really good numbers. And Daniel Jones has the outside shot to break the rookie touchdown pass record set last year by Baker Mayfield. So, I like Daniel Jones. I actually do. The thing I like about Daniel Jones is his composure, his toughness, his willingness to stay in the pocket and get hit and deliver a strike down the middle of the field, okay? He has great accuracy. He makes really good decisions. His down-the-field accuracy has really impressed me, especially his deep ball accuracy. Daniel Jones throws a pretty deep ball. I'm going to tell you right now, his deep ball is really good. And his willingness as a rookie quarterback to stand in the pocket and make some, you know, throws that some rookies may not make. You know, some rookies are scared to throw the football down the field. Not Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is fearless. This guy has arm talent. This guy has accuracy. Daniel Jones has shown the ability to really squeeze footballs into really tight windows. Daniel Jones and his wide receivers have struggled to get consistent separation all year, guys. And Daniel Jones, he's fitting balls into tight windows and spots that not a lot of rookies are doing in their very first season. I am really impressed with how some of the throws that Daniel Jones has made this year. There's about 2 or 3 throws each game where I'm like, wow, some of these throws that Daniel Jones is making as a rookie wows me. And I know Daniel Jones is not the best at reading defenses. He needs to get better at that. But he's going to learn. He's going to develop. The guy is only 22 years old. This guy is mobile too. He's a very underrated athlete. The guy can run for 10 or 15 yards down the field and get a first down. People have to realize that this guy at Duke ran for over 100 yards in a game a couple of times, okay? So Daniel Jones has the accuracy. He has the anticipation skills. He has the arm talent. He has the mental makeup to be a really, really good quarterback down the road. And I feel like Daniel Jones has superstar potential. I've seen enough flashes to where I can say if Daniel Jones gets the right parts around him, if he continues to develop, if he continues to just correct some of the rookie mistakes that he needs to correct, he can be a superstar level quarterback. I really do firmly believe that, okay? And we can talk about the skill set of Daniel Jones all we want, but is Daniel Jones tough enough? Does he have the mental makeup to lead a locker room? Does he have the mental makeup to take the heat from the New York Football Giants fan base? To take the heat from the New York media, okay? New York sports media is pretty brutal. Those New York Football Giants fans, they're pretty crazy, okay? And it's funny because Daniel Jones, he got bashed. He got made fun of by being taken by the New York Football Giants, number 6 overall. And we've not heard a single whisper from Daniel Jones. The guy just balls. The guy just goes out there and he plays, okay? And I really like this kid. And the thing that I really missed about Daniel Jones coming out of Duke was this guy went to Duke, okay? I mentioned that Daniel Jones is really good at fitting balls into tight windows, okay? And I gotta tell you, at Duke, I think I failed to realize he did that a lot. When I watched the film on Daniel Jones, the guy was checking the football down to his wide receivers a lot. And he didn't really have the ability to stretch the football down the field because his offensive line was terrible and his wide receivers were not that good. His wide receivers dropped a lot of passes. But Daniel Jones still found ways to win at Duke. And Daniel Jones, see, it's not a bad thing that Haskins and Murray went to really big-time schools in Ohio State and Oklahoma. It's not a bad thing, but they had a lot of help to make their numbers look really, really good. The wide receivers for Oklahoma were wide open. The wide receivers for Ohio State were wide open at times. Daniel Jones had to fit those footballs into tight windows consistently, week to week, because his wide receivers did not create a whole lot of separation. That's not something that not Daniel Jones. That's not something Dwayne Haskins and Kyler Murray were asked to do a lot in college. It's not a knock on them, but Daniel Jones, he got prepared for the NFL, in my opinion, a little bit more than Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins because he was asked to do more difficult things in college than Haskins and Murray by fitting balls into tight windows, by scrambling away from pass rushers, throwing under duress a lot. He had to do that a lot at Duke because the talent around him was not that good. So I think that is really what is making Daniel Jones be a successful NFL quarterback to a certain extent. And when we look at Daniel Jones, when he's actually had time to throw the football this year, because let's be real, guys, the Giants' offensive line is terrible. Their wide receivers, they're just meh. Golden Tate's a corpse. I like Darius Slayton, but Darius Slayton is not he's not a number one wide receiver, okay? Sterling Shepard is always hurt. Evan Ingram, always hurt, okay? But when Daniel Jones has had time to throw the football versus the Buccaneers, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, okay? He had 4 total touchdowns in that game, 2 passing, 2 rushing. When Daniel Jones had time to throw the football versus the Detroit Lions, who don't necessarily blitz a whole lot, Daniel Jones carved them up for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Daniel Jones does not look overwhelmed at the slightest at this next level called the NFL. And that's very key because the thing about the Giants is, look, they're terrible. They're not a good team. But the thing you want to look for as a New York Football Giants fan is, does Daniel Jones look good in these losses? Yes. Is Daniel Jones overwhelmed? No. That's a good thing because Daniel Jones, the guy doesn't look overwhelmed, okay? And I really do firmly believe that if the Giants fix their offensive line, if they get better parts around Daniel Jones as far as the wide receivers go, if they build up their defense, if Pat Shurmur does a better job of calling plays, heck, if Daniel Jones gets the right head coach, because personally for me, I don't think Pat Shurmur is the guy going forward. I think Pat Shurmur is a good, solid offensive mind, but as a head coach, he's not that great. He's a solid coordinator, but I don't think Pat Shurmur is the long-term answer at head coach for Daniel Jones and the Giants, unfortunately, okay? But I really do firmly believe that in a couple years, once the Giants get a real team around Daniel Jones, they're going to take off. And I do believe that Daniel Jones can be a consistent top 10 quarterback in all of football. And I do believe Daniel Jones will one day potentially end up as being a top 5 quarterback. I really do firmly believe that. I've seen enough from Daniel Jones. When we look at some of the games that Daniel Jones has played in versus the Dallas Cowboys, I know the game got away from the Giants late, but that game was a 1-point game heading into the fourth quarter, okay? Daniel Jones kept that team in the game despite being outmanned for most of the time, okay? Daniel Jones, in rainy weather, in cold, brutal weather, in Foxborough, Massachusetts, at the New England Patriots, he had the New York Football Giants down only 1 score heading into the fourth quarter. With 8 minutes left to go in that game, the Giants were only down 7 points versus the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots, who are 10-1 right now on the season. That's amazing, guys. Not to mention Saquon Barkley did not play in that game, okay? Daniel Jones was missing several of his top targets in that game. He was outmanned in that game and had the Giants in a position late in the game to potentially win. Daniel Jones looked pretty good versus a pretty good Chicago Bears defense last week. So bottom line, I don't like Pat Shurmur. I don't like the defense. I don't like the offensive line. The wide receivers are suspect. But the one thing you can say about the New York Football Giants is, in my opinion at least, they have found their successor to Eli Manning. They have found their franchise quarterback. And I think that Daniel Jones, who's only 22 years old right now, he's going to get better. He's going to learn how to read defenses. He's gonna clean up some of his rookie mistakes. Nothing Daniel Jones has done so far is not correctable. And that's very key. Because I think Daniel Jones, once he gets a good supporting cast, and once he gets some experience under his belt, Daniel Jones and the New York Football Giants will absolutely take off. Be sure to comment whether you agree with me and disagree with me. Love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? You know, or potentially if it doesn't, you know, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, you know, get other people hip to this channel, you know, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God bless day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.